It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Washington Mystics. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
From our nation's capital, few fan bases bring it like the Washington Mystics.
Yeah, every time these women step on the floor, there's pride on the line, a desire to give these fans a show, and most importantly, deliver a win.
And for Atlanta, this is the first of 4 games they'll play this season against Washington.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc, and a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season and finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
Outside Citron. Scott, guarded by Canada. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector.
Jones makes it off the glass.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Inside, Howard with the steal. Out to the left wing. Left side, Canada. Back to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc, the Mystics pull it in. Guarded by Canada. Screen by Austin. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Check out Austin overcoming the foul and insisting on getting her shot to fall.
Austin, shooting 1 shot.
First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
Reiner's shot is off.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
And the basket by Iriafen.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
The Dream on offense. Howard with the ball. Gray up top.
Good D by Sonia Citron.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Iriafen. Austin. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yeah, so they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
That free throw, no good.
In the offseason, Atlanta added some major front court firepower.
They signed 6'9" Brittany Griner, taking her from Phoenix after 12 years with the Mercury. Also adding 6'3" Brianna Jones, a 3-time All-Star with Connecticut. Those are 2 huge pieces. Huge, pun intended.
And that one drops, so they lead by 1.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
Now here's Howard. Back to Canada. Pass to Iriafen. Austin. And here's Iriafen. Guarded by Jones. And Jones pulls it down. Now here's Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Back to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
So it's Washington now. They trail by 1. Guarded by Canada. Down low. And that one's good. Austin. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Jones. And here's Gray. Now here's Howard. Misses the 3. To the middle. Here's Iriafen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Here's Canada. Here's Jones. Right side, Howard. Pass to Gray. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Zero hesitation from Jones. Knew what she wanted to do.
Guarded by Canada. Now Citron. To the inside. That ball is off target, and that's her 3rd miss. She's made 2 shots from the field. Pass to Hillman. And here's Howard. The pick by Jones. To the paint. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
A tough customer. Jones almost invites contact around the rim.
The Mystics trailing. To the middle. Here's Citron. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And here's Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Down low. Gray goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
Guarded by Canada. Pass to Austin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iriafen. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. That one goes. Count it.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Now Citron.
Pass to Austin.
Now Citron.
6 on the shot clock. And she uses the glass on the layup. Atlanta in the lead. Now Hillman. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the second straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Here's Austin. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Here's Pow Pow.
Pass to Hillman. Shakira Austin with the steal. Now Enksler. Off target at the rim. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. He can't get that one. Now here's Sheldon. Citron. Pass to Iriafen. On the wing, Emily Enksler. Now Austin. Clock at 6. Here's Sheldon. The putback. But she stays with it. Back to Austin. Stolen by Jones. For 3, Ryan Howard drills it from outside.
Well, they're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Now here's Citron.
Covered by Walker-Kimbrough. And that one's good. Austin.
6 shots, only 1 miss. Looks like she's brought her A game tonight.
Here's Pow Pow.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And she's going for the oop here.
Citron left side.
It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
At the line for the Dream, Ryan Howard. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. She hits the second from the line. Sheldon with it. 1 second left, and she lays it up and in.
Showing a lot of quickness right there. Tough to keep up with.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dream out in front, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Hillman. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. No good on the three.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And Atlanta has possession. Howard with the ball. And Clark picks her up defensively. They set the pick to the inside. Hillman, that's good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Pass to Angsler. Dolson. And another miss by Washington. Now here's Pow Pow. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For three, Ryan Howard. Here's Coffey. Nails the baby hook.
That's just a great fundamental basketball play by Coffey. Fighting for the second chance shot.
Pass to Angsler. Guarded by Pow Pow. Now Dolson for three. That's a miss. Her second after two shots. Quarter two, and we're about 2 minutes in.
Hey, when we talk about the stretch five, Stephanie Dolson really fits the bill, guys.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's 6'5", so defensively she is a stout rim protector. And then shooting it, she's a career 40% shooter from deep and has had multiple seasons shooting the ball over 46% from three-point land. Incredible.
Count that bucket.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Atlanta leading. And stolen by Dolson. Here's Clark. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her two chances at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Nia Coffey. Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams considered elite.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the Mystics missed the playoffs by one game last year, a heartbreaker. So what do they need to do to improve?
Well, I'm looking at the three categories they finished last in: rebounding, turnovers, and free throws made. All three of those have to get better this season if they want to get to the postseason.
Well, after spending her first 8 seasons in Connecticut, Brianna Jones has a new home.
Yeah, what a run it was for her with the Sun. Didn't start a game until her 4th year there, but ended up making 3 All-Star games. She was a huge part of 2 finals teams.
Shot clock at 3. The shot by Canada, no good. The Mystics trailing. Dolson, guarded by Jones.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
And here's Canada. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Howard. Back to Canada. Fires for 3. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and we'll shoot 2 at the line.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
Brianna Jones. 2 shots.
First one falls for her.
Looking back at the Dream last year, they struggled scoring the ball.
Yeah, they finished last in the league in scoring. Big reason why? Well, they only shot it 30% from deep, the second worst in the W.
She hits both from the stripe.
And one of the most improved players in the WNBA, Brianna Jones.
When you look at her first 3 years, Jones averaged just about 3 points per game. But in that bubble, 2020 down in Bradenton, she got a chance to play more, put up 11 per game. And now, since then, has multiple All-Star appearances.
The Dream trail. Outside Canada. Fades. The Mystics pull it in.
The fadeaway, about her only option once she decided to shoot. Defender had very good position.
Pass to Angsler. Citron. Shakira Austin, high post. 12 points for her. Releases. A rebound by Hillman. Now Canada.
Pow.
Defended by Citron. Inside, Hillman. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. Here's the Mystics with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the ball out of play, the Dream will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Dream making a change here. And the Dream call time here.
For this Atlanta team, it's been a long time since they've won a playoff series.
More than a decade at this point. 2013 was their last series win. 2018, their last year, over 500. So Dream fans are hungry for a winner.
Here's Howard. She's got 7. Gray outside. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
And the Dream making a change here. Pass to Austin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, what a big game for Austin, attacking with reckless abandon.
A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Here's Canada. Now Jones.
That one falls, and a nice feed that time from Pow.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Pass to Austin. Iriafin. The rebound by Hillman. Canada with it. Picked by Jones. And she converts the layup.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Now here's Citron.
She has 7. Five to shoot. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Austin.
Muscling her way in for the board. Austin using her instincts.
And here's Canada. Gray outside. To the middle. Jones. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
But what a night for Jones. We don't see too many players like her. 6'3", don't take too many threes. So defenders, I don't think they 100% know how to defend Jones.
Stolen by Jones. Gray outside. Deflects the pass. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Here's Iriafin. In it goes. That's her 3rd bucket, and she's missed 5 so far.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Atlanta in the lead. Outside Canada. Pass to Pow Pow. Here's Jones. The pick by Jones. From deep, Alicia Gray. And it's Iriafin with the rebound.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
Now here's Austin. She's got 16. Citron, shot is good.
And whenever you're big as passing the rock like Austin, it's a great sign for your squad's ball movement.
Now Canada. Pass to Pow Pow. Now Gray. Jones inside. Covered by Iriafin. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
At the line for the green, Brianna Jones. 1 shot.
And they've yet to miss a shot from the line in this quarter.
You have to make teams pay for fouling you. You got to ring them up at the register, you know, and they've done just that.
To the paint, Austin. Five on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Hard to stop someone of Austin's height from finding the inside shot.
Here's Canada. Howard up top. Shoots it up. The dream again can't hit.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Pass to Iriafin. Guarded by Canada. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics, Desmond. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. For 3, Ryan Howard buries it from three-point range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Dream. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
43.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters.
And you know, Brianna Jones has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Pass to Austin. Iriafen. Guarded by Jones. And here's Austin. Howard with the steal. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Good body control from Howard right there. She's really good at putting defenders in awkward positions.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Tonight's game also counts in the Commissioner's Cup, the first home and away regular season game against teams in your conference go towards the Cup standings.
Yes, so 10 total games, and the team with the best record in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to meet in the final with a lot of prize money at stake.
The number 1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
Now here's Citron.
They grab their own miss. Tries again with the clock winding down. And it's Austin getting it to go.
But you all see that painted area? It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Pass to Howard. And now Griner. Griner with the screen. Here's Gray. The kick out to Canada. From outside, off the mark. Washington trailing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Scott. Off the mark there with the 3. Pass to Canada. Gray. On the money from 12 feet away.
The handles. Great turning up. Wowing this crowd. Wowing us.
Now here's Iriefin. Iriefin a screen.
To the inside. With the shot. Up and in from the low block. Canada with it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Howard. Off target with the three.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Iriefin. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That's on Jones.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
First free throw is good.
And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriefin going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Atlanta leading. Outside Canada. Outside Howard. The pick by Jones. Down low. Got a piece of it.
And stolen by Iriefin.
Pass to Austin.
Citron.
Guarded by Canada. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Atlanta with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And Iriefin is going to pick up the foul.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Howard. 14 points for her. The pick by Jones. To the paint. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
So it's Washington now. A 4-point game.
Back to Citron.
Pass to Austin. Shot clock at 6.
Now Citron.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Canada. Inside. Griner, good.
In the paint, Griner simply unstoppable. She's so tall at 6'9", but she also has lovely touch.
Washington calls timeout. Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well. Is such a high IQ player.
And Washington has possession. They trail by 6. Guarded by Canada. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Citron. And another miss by Washington. And there's the call on Austin. That'll be her second foul of the game.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Pass to Pow Pow. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Washington Mystics. On Sunday, they kick off the road trip in Connecticut where they'll take on the Sun. Then on Wednesday, they're going to take on the Valkyries in San Francisco.
And for their matchup with the Mercury, that's a contest I'll keep my eye on. It's going to be game number 5 of the year. And, of course, get off to a fast start in the schedule. That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
And the first one drops.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And good on both.
Everyone on their team is locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not one miss.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And the shot goes down.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these 3 runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Now here's Sheldon. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Pow Pow. Here's Griner. For a 3, Ryan Howard. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And here's Sheldon. Screen by Austin. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Pow Pow on the wing.
Pass to Jones. Gray. Back to Jones.
And it's Iriafin with the rebound.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Austin from deep. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
You know, there are times it's okay to take that shot, but not many of them.
I think the only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer.
Now Howard. And the Dream, another 3.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all 3 levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this from her.
Guarded by Pow Pow.
to Austin. To end the run. The Mystics again can't hit.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Gray outside. The pick by Jones. And it's Gray missing. Scott, guarded by Howard. Pass to Iriafen. And Brittany Griner with the block. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
Substitution on the court.
Guarded by Pow Pow. Clock at 6. Pass to Iriafen. And she lays it straight in.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
And here's Howard. She's got 22. To the inside. It's stolen by Iriafen. Sheldon outside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Angsler. Shoots the 3. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
Now Griner. Pow for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Dream, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Jones. Now Walker Kimbrough. It's Brianna Jones, high post. That one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here's Sheldon. Pass to Citron. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. Citron no good.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough. Defended by Citron. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Sheldon. Pass to Angsler. Clark. Outside Citron. To the middle. Here's Angsler. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angsler brings to the court.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Canada up top, defended by Sheldon. Picked by Jones. Pass to Hillman. 5 to shoot. Here's Canada. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Sheldon outside. Now here's Angsler. Inside. Here's Citron. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Beautiful dish down low.
Atlanta with the ball. 13-point lead. Outside Canada. That's good by Jones.
The playmaking of Canada on full display, making a smart pass out of the pick and roll.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And the Mystics call time here. Well, Jordan Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Pass to Citron.
And another miss by Washington.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That turnover is not typical of the performance that she's turned in today. In fact, it's her only turnover of the game, and to me that just shows what a solid job she's done today of taking care of the rock.
Here's Sheldon. Outside Citron. Austin. Outside for Citron. Back to Austin. Pass to Angsler. Here's Austin. It's Sonia Citron on the wing.
The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Jones. Now here's Griner.
Guarded by Austin. Griner, good.
Always helps to get a player like Jones, a center, setting up others.
So it's Washington now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Sheldon.
Guarded by Canada.
Pass to Citron. Back to Sheldon.
And here's Angsler.
Here's Citron.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. So both teams making some changes here. Now Canada. Pass to Howard. Now here's Griner. Clock at 6. With the second effort, and the layup is good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Citron.
Guarded by Canada. Screened by Austin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And here the Dream. Here's Canada. Outside Howard. That three off the mark.
Outside Citron.
Up top, it's Austin. Over Griner. 5 on the clock.
Back to Citron.
Baseline jumper. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Back to Howard. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Guarded by Canada.
And for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
The Mystics really having a tough go here. Pass to Austin. Scott, guarded by Canada. Count that one.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
And so here's Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And so here's Atlanta. It's an 18-point game. Howard finds the bottom of the bucket from about 13 feet out.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Well, the draft takes place right before the regular season. And it's fun to see these players get right into their pro careers.
Unlike the NBA, we get to see the collegiate stars that were born in March join the WNBA while they're still hot. It's a chance to see college stars immediately after a great run.
I love it. You know, you have a great March, as you said, and you go right into the WNBA season. You get drafted right after that national semifinal and final. It's awesome. And it's also a giant test, though, for rookies. I mean, they're playing a college season, then an extra set of 40-plus pro games, which we know are so much more taxing than a college game. I mean, it's a big-time challenge.
Pass to Griner. Howard. Here's Jones.
Covered by Iriafen.
And here's Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Canada. No good there off the double clutch.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it.
And it's in.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Canada with it. Pass to Howard. Canada. Back to Howard. Reiner with the screen. Ryan Howard, and that's good.
And that's going to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
Outside Citron. Now Austin. She's guarded by Griner. And Brittany Griner with the block. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. And a new group getting ready for the Dream. Now off the inbound. Good. She hits the jumper. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Pow Pow. Brittany Griner, high post. Offline from the high post. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Angsler. Shot clock at 5. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.